Hey there, Assalamualaikum everybody. Welcome back for another amazing video. I know I've been away for some time, but that's okay. I'm here with a lot more better information and a lot more just, impactful content. All right, guys, today's topic is going to be about if you're a university student, how one, you should be making money, and two, how you should be saving money. So at the ending of the day, when you graduate, you have money and you can pay off those student loans like this. Let's get this video started. All right, so let's clarify first thing. So you're a university student, you're poor, you're saving, you're eating anything that you can. You're eating old, noodles and quick 1 minute made noodles. I understand that. And how are you gonna pay off this 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 loan as soon as you graduate? Here's the way. Now you have to understand in all formats you have to increase your revenue and decrease your costs. So you have to put emphasis on both of these aspects. And that's the only way when you graduate, you can help pay off this loan before you graduate, right? So first thing first, you have to understand what your problem is. Your problem is X amount needs to be made within X years. So, let's say 60,000 for within 4 years degree. You can divide that up within the 4 years, right? You don't have to think about 60,000. Think about it as 15, 15, 15, 15. And that way it's a little bit easier for you to understand. And then you divide it down to monthly basis, right? So about 15,000, you're talking about 12,000, 1,250, about that much, give and take, per month, right? So you bring it right down to month basis. And so you understand, okay, can I make this much? Can I do something to pay off this loan before I graduate? And so let's start off with cutting costs. But then we're going to investing as a student or making money, revenue generation or profit generation as a student. Let's talk about saving costs. And this is important because a lot of people don't understand this, that this is the base that you build before you bring in the revenue. You have to make good habits on how you can save costs. Understand what are your necessities as a university student, right? What helps you perform as a good student, and what is required of you to spend for your 4 years, right? It's books, food, living if you're living there, and the student loans, whatever it is. So you have to figure out ways how you can get all these four things in the cheapest way possible. Tuition you can't really compromise on because you're pretty much in a university system. Living you can really reduce costs. So what I used to do and what I recommend to many people is to find friends who you're willing to rent together with. And even if you can share a room together, a big room, and just kind of divide the rent between two people, that's also a phenomenal way. What I did in first year university was I found this massive room. I talked to the landlord. It was about $400 per month for that one room. I said, look, we'll give you 500 people, $500 for the month, but there'll be two people living here. So when you do 500 divided by two, that's 250. So, we save a lot of money on that angle. And what you can do on top of that is not only just rent together. What you can try to do while doing this is a way to maybe even make profit. What you can do is rent out an entire house, and you can keep one room for yourself, but see if you can rent out the other rooms for a little bit more extra. So let's just say you rent out the entire house for $2,000. There's about 4 rooms. Okay, you keep one room for yourself, but then you rent out the other rooms for about 700, 700, 700 each. That's $2,100. You made a profit, right? So this is how you can work with them, and tell them electricity is divided, and that's on top, and Wi-Fi is on top, and your food is your food, whatever. So you can do all these things, and you can figure out ways to make that mashallah money and also save that cost. Second, so we talked about tuition. You can't really take that out. Living, I just showed you guys how you can. This is one way. There's multiple ways you can save in more money. I don't want to go to the point where I know some people who got an office at an incubator nearby. Then they used to sleep at the incubator or sleep in their cars. I know people literally in university used to sleep in their car in parking lots, right? So there's also those guys. So if you want to push it to that point, you can, but you can save that money. Look, everything is better than paying riba. That's all I can say. So if you're about to pay riba, I think you should maybe give it a thought about how you can save money, right? Whatever. So next is food. Okay, food is very important. This might sound bad, but I want you to register to every single event in university, so you can go networking. You'll conquer two birds with one stone. Actually, three. I'll tell you three. The third one's a little bit sneaky one. So first one is you go, you'll have food and eat a lot, right? Eat as much as you want. eat, because you're at these events, you're a student, you technically paid for those events. So take advantage of it. Two, you'll network, you'll meet people. Get on LinkedIn. You never know which network will help you cross a bridge when it's the most difficult time of your life, when you need a job and stuff like that. So that's two birds. Now, what's the third bird? As soon as these events end, the cleaning people come in, like the ladies, the guys who come in just, to take away all the food and everything. They usually just throw away all the food. Just wait for them to come or be before them. When the event is closed and finished and everybody's gone, just stay around there, right? Just take the food. Just ask the people who are cleaning up right before they're about to throw it, hey, are you going to throw that out? Can I just take the food? It's better than throwing up. Boom. There's many events that I went to. After the events finished, I would go back to those areas. And and this is where I discovered it. I saw these cleaning ladies throw out a full tray of, like a massive tray of like assorted cheese and crackers, right? Obviously, everything was halal. It's just cheese. And they're going to throw it out. And I said, 1 second, are you throwing that out? She's like, yeah. I'm like, that's cheese for like 3 whole days or like a week. I can just put it in the fridge. I said, can I take it? And then every morning breakfast was being made with those cheese. Lunches, dinners was being made because they're all this Parmesan, Gouda, mozzarella, cheddar, every cheese. Bro, I was having cheese for days. Anywho, so if you're lactose intolerant, well, good luck to you. But you could go to these and have fruits, vegetables, and salads, and all these things. You could just keep them with yourself. So that's saving cost on food, living, and tuition. I can also tell you about tuition as you apply for every single grant. You apply for every single scholarship, and sometimes you get these grants for multiple reasons. Low income, just for reasons because no one's taking them. I remember there's a report about millions of dollars not being taken in grants every single year because no one was applying for them. So apply, right? There's always that. So the next thing we can talk about is things like transportation and extras. So transportation is a pretty interesting thing. So saving costs on transportation. Now, let's say your university is far and you have to travel to it every single day. You can take the bus, you can take the train every single day, and you'll spend all the way from $5 to $10 a day going and coming back. Or B, figure out a way that you can make a system where you have a ride sharing with you and you can technically make a profit from it. So the same kids who are going there and coming back every single day, you can just say, hey, listen, you're going to pay $10 to go there and come back. I will drop you off and we'll bring you guys back. The pickup time and drop off time is this. And this is how I'm going to do for everybody. So I have 4 slots in the car. You'll be shocked. There's so many university students coming exactly from your area that want to go, and they'll take it because 1, it's more comfortable. 2, it's more like faster, and 3, it'll be cheap for them and cheaper for you, and you'll probably end up making a profit from it. And so this is a way that you can make money and while save money too. So these are 4 or 5 ways. And I mean, what this is going to help is reduce your costs, so you can actually put this towards whatever money you're saved up towards paying off the loan. Another secret is learn couponing. In Canada, America, UK, and every single Western country that I know, couponing is a massive trend. And I remember a guy from Brock University when I was there in university. This guy, he taught me couponing and I was shook. He showed me receipts of where it said -10 cents, and I saw it with my own eyes. And he's like, yeah, they had to give me 10 cents after I bought $120 worth of food. And he was like, I think it was 100 something, but 120 is what's popping in my head. Anywho, so, if you learn couponing, you can pretty much get all this food for free. And being a Muslim, obviously you're not going to get the meats, but you're going to get like the crackers, the canned foods, quite a bit of canned foods, a lot of toothpaste, a lot of toothbrush. But anywho, you get something that you can save money on. Learn about it. It'll help you guys a lot in the long run for years and generations to come. So this was saving cost. In the next video, we'll talk about making money. Hope you guys like this video. Take it. Assalamu alaikum. Subscribe, like, share, hit that bell icon for notifications. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for more content. I'll be uploading more stuff in all of these social media websites. Thanks. Take care. Salam.